State Assemblyman. He's a great guy. I enjoy him. He speaks the truth, and he's not afraid to speak the truth. Well, I wouldn't go that. Yes, he is. My friend, my assemblyman. He needs no introduction. Steve McLaughlin.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here to stand up for your rights and to send a message to everyone in the building behind you that they work for you. And I want to say welcome to the safest place in New York. There's no place you could be safer than this. You know, my friends, we know what went on here. We understand what happened. This bill was passed under cover of darkness in a cowardly move. It was passed through the legislature, the Senate, and the Assembly by a governor who wanted to be president but now never will. And there are now 33 counties in the state of New York that have stood up and opposed this tyranny. Let me hear you. 33 out of 62, and we'll be at 50 before long, I can guarantee that. And for those counties that won't stand up, trust me, the voters are going to speak in the next election. So I have a message for the governor. 32 counties have stood up. Can you hear us now, Governor? And this crowd is incredible, and it is filled with liberals and conservatives and Republicans and Democrats. But what it's really filled with is freedom-loving Americans. We are joining together like never before to stand up against the progressives that seek to destroy our way of life. We will not stand for it, no longer. We are united as one. The eyes of the nation are watching us today. We are ground zero in the fight for gun control. But what we really need is crime control. We've had enough of our rights being trampled in the middle of the night. And my message to you is simple and clear. Do what you're doing here when you go back to your homes. Stay involved. If you're not registered to vote, get registered. Carry voter registration cards with you in your car and register everybody you know that is like-minded, and let's take this nation back. I can assure you the Founding Fathers are smiling down on us today for standing up to this. I guarantee it. We must not let them down. Or our children. We would do anything for our children, right? Do this. Do this. Ensure their freedom. Stand strong for them. Make sure that we pass on a country that is better than what we found it. That's what we need to do, people. We know it. Don't let up. If we get quiet, they win. We cannot lose this. History's on our side. The Constitution is on our side. And for everybody up in this area, where's my Rensselaer County people? Let me hear you. And throughout this Hudson Valley, I just have to put a plug in for my friend Congressman Gibson, who is a strong Second Amendment supporter, and it was Senator Gibson that voted against this. Make sure you don't get those two names confused at the ballot box. One stood with you, one stood against you. And I just want to say in closing, God bless you for being here. You give us the strength to carry on. Don't let up. Stand united. We will win. We will not be defeated. Can you hear us now, Governor? God bless.